Welcome to our program on Kardec Radio.
Friends, and welcome to another Prayer for Peace moment. We are grateful to God for the opportunity to unite our hearts to multiply the good together through good thoughts, good feelings, and good opportunities to spread of what we already know, having Jesus at the helm always. Right, dear John the Rosa? What a delight to be united for the good. Hello, Slavic. It is nice to see you as well. Tonight, our inspirational message will come from our dear Emmanuel, Chico Xavier's mentor, in the book Living Spring. It is message 136, entitled Let Us Live Peaceably. So Emmanuel writes a thesis about the choices that we need to make, that we are invited to make in order to live at peace. So let us learn with Emmanuel how we can make daily choices in order to harvest peace from within, because no one gives us peace. We are the ones who God grants the opportunity to cherish peace from within. We shall be able to offer of our own serenity to others. So let us boost our ability to live at peace with the help of our dear spirit mentor, Emmanuel. In this message, Emmanuel begins with the following Bible quote: May you seek to live quietly. Paul to the Thessalonians 4:11. Emmanuel then explains this quote in the following way: Living quietly does not mean rotting away in idleness. There are people whose physical bodies lie supine, shielded against the cold of difficulty by excellent bed covers of economic ease, but they are tormented mentally by indefinable afflictions. Living calmly, therefore, does not mean sleeping in stagnation. Peace derives from having a debt-free conscience, and labor lies at the base of such a balance. If you want health, you have to struggle for the harmony of the body. If we expect an abundant harvest, we have to sow with effort and defend the crop with perseverance and care. In order to strengthen our heart against the assault of evil, we must know how to live serenely, working faithfully on our commitments to order and to the good. The progress of the impious and the repose of the morally delinquent are stopovers at the entrance to hell that they are creating for themselves. So do not strive to be quiet without effort, struggle, toils, problems. In keeping with the apostles' advice, however, let us live peaceably, fulfilling with courage, goodwill, and the spirit of sacrifice the edifying duties the world imposes on us each day for our own good. So, what an enlightening message beloved friends, by our dear Emmanuel. In this message, we learn that being at peace is not correlated to material comfort. Quite the contrary. Many of us, at our current stage on earth, may believe that being retired or going on vacation or having the quote unquote dream home or dream relationship is a sign of peace. No, no. Emmanuel is teaching us that true peace comes from sacrifice, struggling, and fulfilling our duties so that we can keep our focus on our target goal, which is to progress spiritually. Our goal, beloved friends, in this reincarnation, especially for you and I, those of us who are blessed with knowing of Spiritism, our goal is not to seek material comfort for the sake of material comfort. Our goal is instead to push ourselves towards spiritual progress. So, how do we know that we are progressing spiritually? Because spiritual progress, according to Emmanuel, equals peace. So, if we want to find peace, we need to work on our spiritual progress. How, though, are we going to make sure that we are going in this direction, the direction of spiritual progress? Emmanuel breaks it down for us. So we have Emmanuel to thank. Emmanuel tells us that we will progress spiritually if we fulfill our duties with courage and goodwill and the spirit of sacrifice. So that means that in order, for instance, to tame our selfishness, we need to sacrifice our own ego, the choices that privilege only ourselves. How do we know that we are doing so? When we think of the good of the collective. So, if we want to find peace, beloved friends, let us learn little by little, one day at a time, to prioritize the good of the collective, the general good. How good are we at prioritizing the general good? Let us take a measure. How much time and effort within a 24-hour period do we devote towards the good of others? It could be the good of others within our family, those who live under our own roof. It could be the good of our coworkers, collaborating with them so that the whole team achieves their goals and achieves success. It could be vibratorily collaborating for the peace of our community. It could be collaborating in our spiritist center by doing exactly what is asked of us instead of doing what we would like. So, how good are we of doing, or rather, in doing what is asked of us? Let us ask ourselves how much of our quote unquote to do list is devoted to the general good. And let us also ask ourselves how good we already are at doing exactly what others ask us to do on behalf of the good of many. In walking towards this direction of fulfilling our duties is when you and I, all of us, will be marching towards living a true peaceful life. So, a peaceful life tells us Emmanuel is not one of idleness, because life on earth, beloved friends, is not a vacation. Life on earth is an opportunity for us to educate ourselves in order to progress. So let us keep this in mind and believing in our progress, collectively speaking, under the guidance of our beloved Master Jesus. Let us say a prayer of gratitude to God together, shall we? We will now select instrumental music to facilitate our prayerful moments, beloved friends. So give us 1 second and we will pray together. We are almost there. Thank you for kindly waiting. Here we are. So let us now, beloved friends, close our eyes and open our hearts in gratitude to God for the gift of life, enlightened by the living examples of the Prince of Peace, the Christ. He has taught us that to live at peace is to fulfill God's will, is to fulfill our duties that are divine with goodwill in our hearts. It is to have courage, hope, and joy. And having Him as our motto, we wish together in these moments of prayer to give much more than to receive. So we pray for our brothers and sisters, incarnate and discarnate alike, that may be at loss, that may not believe that they are children of God, even though they are and will forever be. We pray so that through the Sacred Heart of the Christ, rays of love and compassion, kindness and true warmth of the heart embraces them, bringing them the courage of renewal, the hope of a new life, the certainty that they are beloved. We also pray for our brothers and sisters struggling with addictions of all sorts, hoping and praying, visualizing our beloved Mother Mary, embracing them and carrying them in her loving arms as precious children that they are, reminding them that this shall pass and that God already has a pathway of renewal set for them and for all of us alike. We also pray for those who temporarily place themselves against the good on the earth, against the proposal of the Christ. We pray so that the Prince of Peace makes himself felt before them, and so that their loved ones can embrace them, bringing them all the love in their hearts, showering them with blessings, giving them a new, hopeful place and pathway in their spiritual progress. We also pray for all families on the earth to feel blessed by the loving heart of Mother Mary. All children on the earth to feel protected and feel that they are ready to succeed with the Christ in this reincarnation. We pray for all reincarnating spirits to feel that they are supported as we pray for the discarnating spirits to feel as though their journey towards the light with the Christ is eternal. We pray for those in refugee camps, in orphanages, in prisons of the heart, the mind, or physical prisons, in psychiatric hospitals. May there be light, and may the love of the Christ shine and renew all souls that are in despair or saddened, for they are precious to God as treasures that shine forever and ever. And with much gratitude in our hearts for the hope that the Christ, through the love of God and Spiritism, brings to us, we now visualize the homes of everyone in the circle of prayer being blessed by Master Jesus' loving presence, embracing everyone and showering everyone with his kindness and vibrations of courage, hope, and joy, feeling renewed by the presence of our guide and model within the realms of our hearts, and feeling our eternal and immutable connection with God on high, thanking God for being his co-creators and having been wished into life by his perfect wisdom and love. We now ask for permission to finalize these moments of prayer with much gratitude in our hearts. And so be it. Thank you, beloved friends, for the opportunity to gather our hearts for such a beautiful and divine purpose, that of connecting consciously with God for the good always. Thank you for the gift of your presences. Thank you, Veronica, for joining us. And John De Rosa is saying, we can be as good as we desire to be by using God's infinite love to direct our thoughts, words, and deeds throughout the day. You said it, dear friends. Let us make the conscious choice to be instruments of the good. It is in this way that we shall find peace, not only for now, but for immortality. Thank you, beloved friends, for this beautiful teamwork effort in the good. We wish everyone here, either live or on demand, many blessings with the love of the Christ always and in God's name. And we hope that we can all stay tuned right here to Kardec Radio, where we are all nourishing our souls together. Bye for now, dear friends.